had to look up what a frenulum was once.
Alright, well, welcome to the Unintentional Comedy panel. I am Tom, he's the evil genius White, and I do the show Weird Video Games, and I also do stuff about unintentional comedy.
Yeah!
I'm Derek Barr from Chase the Muse. I talk about cartoons on the internet, and I also do the Terrible Warriors podcast with Tom.
My name's Stevo, and I'm sexually attracted to pre-1970s Ford trucks. No, actually, I do a podcast called Friday Night Fanfiction where we take terrible fanfiction and turn it into a drinking game. I also cue you for applause.
Yeah, cues. I like being told how to react.
Now present to do Scream-O-Vision. Scream. Whoa, that's bright, Tom. Do not look right into the trap.
Oh no, Cruising World, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, you have James Bond Jr. clips?
Bond Jr.
Yes, I do. Okay. Let's start with Cruising World. You know what the most fun part of this game is?
The car select?
The part where the video loads?
The part where the video loads.
Turn off Windows Defender. Then go to every sketchy website you can.
Wave bloody chicken feathers at it.
N64 graphics.
You know, this race does not seem fair on some level.
Uh-oh. I hope you got the extended warranty. Oh, look out for the cow! You're going so fast!
Oh no, cow! Oh no, cow!
Oh, the cow is your friend.
Oh! Jesus Christ! What the hell, Tom? No!
And ladies and gentlemen, that is how beef jerky is made.
Alright,
Anybody else really hungry now?
We're going to afterwards, aren't we?
Sure, why not?
I have a strange craving to pour bolognese sauce over something.
I have a strange craving for Hummers.
okay, so,
I'm only attracted to Fords.
how familiar is everyone with this little obscure comic called Spider-Man?
Yep.
Okay, you might be aware that Stan Lee has a sort of convention when he names his characters that they always start and end with the same letter. They're alliterative.
Yeah.
Sorry, not start. The first name and last name both start with the same character. This is because he has a terrible memory for remembering his characters' names. So how many issues of Spider-Man before do you think he might have forgotten what Peter Parker's name is?
I have no idea.
Spider-Man
Stanley doesn't forget. What?
Spider-Man number 1. We know him as Peter Palmer, but the world knows him only as Spider-Man.
Isn't that like a half lemonade, half spider silk mixed drink?
And it's not just one time, twice in this comic. Minutes later, Peter Palmer reaches the roof of an adjoining building.
Peter Palmer pecked a pack of pickled peppers.
Well, no, here's the thing. You keep forgetting that Peter Parker is from Queens. Peter Palmer is from Brooklyn. He's Brooklyn Spider-Man. He has a different accent from another New Yorker.
You don't talk about Brooklyn like that.
You don't talk about Brooklyn Spider-Man like that. Brooklyn Spider-Man will mess you up.
Okay, but that's just like him forgetting his character's like actual real life name. Like, he wouldn't forget what Spider-Man's actual
Spooderman.
Superman. Well,
Wow, no external influence here at all. Also, what is wrong with his stomach?
that's Dr. Octopus. He has 8 arms.
Yes, but why are they coming out of his abdomen?
Because they're fused there.
Ugh. I don't read comics. This is horrible.
This is Spider-Man number 3.
Oh.
In the first 3 issues, he's already messed up both his superhero name and his secret identity name.
I like how the front 2 arms look like they're going in for a grope and the back 2 are high-fiving himself.
High 3! To myself. I'm awesome.
Okay, so who knows James Bond Jr.?
Oh, Jesus, Tom, what the hell?
The TV show or the video game based off the TV show?
The TV show.
The TV show is that James Bond Jr. is James Bond's nephew, quote unquote, and goes to a school with the children of all the other characters from the movies.
Oh, it looks like an episode of Magic School Bus.
It also has the world's fastest phone conversation. Okay, pay attention to how much information she gleans from this exchange.
Hello? Really? I'll get right on it.
What is it?
It seems a fishing boat disappeared on Loch Ness. According to an eyewitness, it was swallowed up by the Loch Ness Monster. So long.
That's how phones work, right?
There was no pause between hello and really. Let me play this for you again.
Hello? Really? I'll get right on it.
Hello, really? Yes, hello.
You know, there's a bit in an old TV show called Dark Angel, where the evil general/scientist, Donald Lidecker, looks over at someone he doesn't realize to be the main character and says, I find speaking verbally to be very problematic. I wish we could communicate digitally so that we could instantaneously get our point across. James Bond Jr., digital communications.
She's the 56K Bond modem.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is. So you didn't hear that that happened on the other line of the phone. Dial into CompuServe. I need to find out what happened to the ship.
Well, this one's always a classic. It's from the movie Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Oh no! We watched this whole thing on Terrible Movie Tuesday once. It was that bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time.
Look out, he's got a gun.
I never asked for this.
The bazooka, Larry? It's the only gun I can hit a moving target with.
This is what happens when you give your editor 5 pounds of pure, uncut cocaine.
You know what? I think this is just proof in principle that America's gun laws have a problem.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have enough guns. Look, have you been to America? Have you seen the hailstorms of inflatable dummies that just come down and attack people? You don't even know.
I think the problem is you have too many guns and not enough bazookas.
I will concede that point.
So,
Why did we watch that?
Because Tom forces people to watch it every year.
yeah.
All right. Okay, I dig it.
All right. So, there's a certain market for rip-offs of popular video games, mostly from China.
Granddad.
Are we talking current or like previous gen or
I'm talking like
Genesis?
5 years ago.
Oh, so like PlayStation 2 and Xbox and whatnot?
Well, PC specifically.
Oh no! Oh, please don't! Please don't!
You know that they sometimes make trailers for their games, despite the fact that they have no one on their staff who speaks English.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah!
This Asian continent is shaken by thundering drums of war. With axe and fire, strength and order, a new order is waiting to be forged.
He's trying to do a medieval British accent.
I'm recording this on a $5 Radio Shack microphone. Yes, we can afford to pay somebody to do crappy CG in Maya. What of it?
Build an unprecedented epic castle. Never surrender your freedom.
Rip-offs from Warcraft. Wow.
It's horribly
Oh, World of Lord Craft.
World of Lord Craft.
Craft.
I thought you might like this, Derek.
World of freaking Lord Craft. I'm amazed they didn't call it Laurel of Lord Craft.
I'm just wondering, what is the process in manufacturing nobility?
I think we saw it in the first video with the Hummer.
How do you manufacture nobility? Well, first of all, you have an elaborate system of government based around a single head of state.
Magic, got it.
Inevitably, a society will move from democracy to oligarchy to monarchy before eventually revolting and moving to democracy again. So says the ancient Greek philosophers.
Now let's try some Superman. Oh yes. This is from very early Superman. This is like the first few issues back in like the 30s?
Yes, back before he had a face.
Superman goes down before a firing squad barrage.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
As the squad commences to march away. Just a minute, boys.
Try again.
I can't understand how all of you missed him. But one thing I'm sure of, it won't happen again.
Ho-hum, this is beginning to bore me.
Our guns must be filled with blanks. Ouch, my foot.
Is it seriously a Three Stooges gag?
I just love that he points it at his foot, not at the wall, just at his foot.
No, they didn't even do anything. Like, it doesn't look like he got a bullet down there. It looks like they took an eraser to the panel.
No, it looks like his foot's gone bye-bye.
Oh, along with all the grass.
This is the first henchman that is too stupid to live in the history of superheroes.
And Superman is looking on very amused.
Stupid mortals.
Doing my job for me.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, I still have all these windows.
Oh man, I totally missed a reference there.
My toe, my toe, my toe.
What?
It's when you step on a spike in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Someone needs to show that to bootleg stuff.
Yeah.
This is hard to do without a mouse.
Yeah, welcome to my world, Unintentional.
Hey, you were the one using the command prompt earlier.
Okay, so, Stevo, you are American. Are you familiar with the cartoon Cops?
Not the cartoon. I've seen like the TV show where they show people being stupid in front of actual police officers. I didn't know there was a cartoon.
No, it's a futuristic crime show.
Oh no.
It's an acronym, Central Organization of Police Specialists. Fighting crime in a future time.
Da 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 da.
As opposed to the cops from the David Carradine Future Force movies, civilian-operated police squad.
Everyone in the police force is basically a cyborg.
No, that's not true. Only one of them is formally a cyborg and the dog.
Yeah, they have a robot.
I have several questions.
They have a robot dog. No, it's basically what happens when you take a police force and they farm out their HQ to the same people who handle G.I. Joe's hiring process, so that every single member of cops is individually a ridiculous G.I. Joe style tactical specialist in one specific thing.
So,
Is it cooking?
In the future, the laws of physics work a little bit differently.
Howdy, partner. See what happens when you try to come on clean.
I'm sorry. I'll give it back.
I must note, his theme is that he's a cowboy. The guy behind him's thing was that he's a Mexican cowboy.
I just love that freeze frame.
Alright, what next? So many options here.
Do you have the Count Dracula thing?
Let's see.
Did you bring it this year?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, I did.
Oh.
Okay, this is a kung fu movie called Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. I don't even know.
I have seen this.
It's so good!
It's so good.
It's the most amazing thing you will ever see today.
Okay,
Alright, I get it now.
I don't know if I can give this any context.
There's no context.
Just do it.
Count Dracula, come to my aid! Get him! I'm coming!
I realized...
Just waving a wad of bills in the air and screaming, Count Dracula, come to my aid.
Okay, this is like a period piece, and he summons Dracula. This is supposed to take place in ancient China, and he summons Count Dracula, who is European, with a wad of American cash.
Comedically oversized American cash.
You think this is strange? You've never seen Robo Vampire.
Oh my God! Yes, I remember Robo Vampire. It's literally exactly what it sounds like.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
We could barely sit through it. I realize what this panel is now, Tom. This is the equivalent of your friends coming over and forcing you to watch short YouTubes.
Yes.
And I can approve of this.
I used to do this to Tom back in the day when he'd come over to my place for movie night. And it's like, Tom, I found this horrible movie, we have to watch it. But I don't want to. Tom, I've locked the door, you can't get away. What? Tom, I've hidden the key somewhere on my person.
Derek, I've been trying to get you to watch the Red Letter Media review of Star Wars for years.
You got me to watch it one
No,
time.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I just played it while you didn't pay attention in the background.
I'm very, very good at that. I'm not paying attention to you right now.
So, who has read Archie comics before?
A couple hesitant hands. Okay,
It's okay, you can admit it. Would it help if the audience closes its eyes and then you raise your hands?
See, here's what I love about Archie. It's supposed to be funny, but they fail so badly
Isn't that
that
every...
it actually becomes funny.
Like, isn't that every Saturday morning newspaper cartoon? There's no funny in the funnies.
Okay, look at this.
Archie's gag bag.
Hello, Veronica. I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
I haven't been sick, Mr. Andrews.
Oh, Archie said you had a fever Saturday night.
Dad, I said Ronnie looks so fine that she's the new hotness.
What?
That joke was so bad I am tempted to quit comedy forever.
Fail, sir! Fail!
But see, where Archie is really hilarious is when they actually try to be serious. See, if this is how bad they fail at comedy, like imagine how badly they fail at giving the Archie gang some like actual adventures and.
Is that what they try with the animated thing?
They've done this a number of times in a number of different ways. See, like, Archie is so stupid that I'm just about positive there are multiple issues out there where Reggie calls pretending to be Veronica and he doesn't realize that it's not her voice. And somehow Archie solves crimes.
Wait, have you considered that Veronica may in fact just sound like Archie, like Reggie's girl voice?
Or, you know, she could sound like Mrs. Big Head.
Or Reggie may just have a very feminine voice, Tom. Why are you judging Reggie like this?
This is a no-shame zone,
Judging
sir.
Archie. So, now, considering how terrible they are at writing, what do you think would be the most difficult and complicated story element that you think they could try to tackle?
Homosexuality.
Abortion.
Explaining what a tesseract is.
The Punisher. That happened.
Yes, it is.
I expected someone to just shut this immediately, but I'm talking about time travel.
You did say the Tesseract.
This is Jughead's Time Police.
That is the most complicated comic cover I think I've ever seen.
Jughead, no! Don't eat that spaghetti! You're destroying the world!
Time out. What's happening? Find out by reading this #1 issue now.
Apparently, they feel the need to explain to you that if you want to read the story, you should actually open the comic.
I'm sorry, but who is this sketchy man down here?
That's apparently Chris Allen. He's Artist of the Month.
He's hiding in your garage right now.
Jughead, thank goodness I got here in time.
What?
Marshal January McAndrews of the Time Police, Archie's descendant from the future. See, the writer had a conversation with himself here. It's like, how can I fit the most exposition into one sentence? I know!
Totally didn't read the
You
loud
know,
pop in the
she
background.
looks just enough like Archie that you can't tell whether her great whatever grandmother was Betty or Veronica.
Is she burning incense? Is that what like the pink smoke is?
You ever talk to each other like that?
Yeah, like, actually, they revealed that she's actually his girlfriend. So, this is not somebody he just met. This is how he greets his girlfriend. Marshal January McAndrews of the Time Police, Archie's descended from the future. Does he say that every time he
Wait. Jughead is dating his best friend's great granddaughter?
Yes.
Ew! That's wrong!
Episode of Jerry Springer.
She's not a minor in her time.
I don't care!
Okay, so there's a lot of setup I need to do for the next. I'm just going to go through it really quickly. You're going to have a lot of questions, and the answers are.
We have no answers for them.
So, in this issue, Jughead accidentally goes back in time because he went to sleep while wearing his time travel hat, which allows him to travel through time
As happens, you
by
know.
thought. And accidentally eats Marco Polo's lunch while asleep.
That.
No, we're not allowed to ask questions.
Right, questions will never be answered.
So, this creates a big time paradox because now Marco Polo never brings noodles back to Italy.
Rats.
Welcome to the pandemic.
Okay,
Oh, no. How will history ever compensate?
So how do they solve this?
By recognizing that the Romans had a proto-pasta that they ate occasionally.
Magic.
The obvious answer would be to go back and stop Jughead from going back in time.
Or by abandoning the great man version of history that holds that only single individuals shape the course of human events.
What?
So going back in time to stop somebody else from going back, this is some time cop going on here.
Yeah, they don't do that. They go back after he's already in the lunch, and they try to make it again themselves using the ingredients that they have lying around.
That's so Brady Bunch. It's just so roundabout.
Okay,
But of course-
wait. Tom, what kind of noodle dishes is it they're making?
I don't know.
Is it the spaghetti on the cover?
Turns out to be, yes.
Recognizing that Marco Polo was actually theoretically, in his version of events, or at least in history's popular version of events, introduced noodles in China, where they're not well known for making their bolognese sauce with spaghetti noodles
Oh, there's an
and
explanation.
meatballs.
It's stupid, but there's an explanation. Okay, now here's the really terrible part. All the
Here! It's really terrible.
Only here.
Yes.
We have only reached the terrible part here.
You guys don't even know. Okay. So, in order to make this dish that was eaten and replace it with whatever the one Marco Polo was going to eat, they have to disguise themselves as the locals.
Local Chinese people.
Okay, on a scale.
What the fuck?
Archie Comics is the most.
I was gonna ask you, on a scale from 0 to Charlie Chan, how racist is this?
This is like a 4, but don't worry, it gets worse.
No. You know what? Oh wait, no. I'm looking at their faces. Tom, do they have comically slanted eyes now?
They do.
Oh, they're putting on a production of The King and I.
Etc.
So yeah, Archie
Continue.
Comics is like the most harmless thing ever. They never touch anything that's even close to controversy. And all of a sudden, this is the most racist thing I could imagine.
This is on par with Lois Lane magically becoming black.
Yes.
When did that happen?
That actually happened.
When?
It was on the cover of the comic.
there-
It says, it's imperative that I spend the next 24 hours as a black woman. Those
Okay,
are the words.
I'll accept it.
Anyway, but getting back on track.
values comic
So,
ever.
they actually
All the
make
best
the
fans.
dish, and they give it to Marco Polo, and he doesn't like it. And so, Jughead gets the brilliant idea of going forward to the future and actually buying spaghetti from a local shop, and then bringing it back in time and feeding it to him.
But I can't because they ruined the timeline.
It doesn't make any sense at all. So if you thought this was racist, check out the Italian restaurant guy. Oh, I forgot about this part.
Take my hand. This next part is going to be tricky.
If we come out of this okay, I'd like to hold hands for real. Okay, so are you sure you got the right place, kid? The Chinese restaurant is down the road. Down the block. This is his first thought when a Chinese guy enters his restaurant. Oh, he's Chinese, he must want Chinese food.
He looks like the brawny guy from the cover of the paper towel.
I don't know, man. He's rocking a bit of a porn stash there. He's got a bit of a Magnum PI thing going
Yeah, no,
on,
it's Magnum PI, but there's no handlebar, so it's not really porn stash yet. It's growing there, it's getting there.
It's proto-Magnum.
Although you can't see behind the register, he's not wearing any pants.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, I wanted to see Superman get shot again.
Alright, let's move on to something a little
That was so racist. That's almost as racist as Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys.
Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys!
See, I tried to
We watched that before John Shred did it. It was just as unbearable.
I tried to give Tom some panels to insert into this, and he looked at them and he told me they were too weird. He wouldn't accept my panel for God Hates Astronauts of Dr. Hypothesis, the hippopotamus doctor and king of England, bursting through a wall in a chariot driven by centaur astronauts. They're half centaur, half astronaut.
Oh, I just realized how little time we have left, so,
You wouldn't take my bear thing.
Alright, you know,
Say that
there's a
differently.
there's a Japanese version of Transformers called Transformers Headmaster.
Yeah. We're here until 4:30, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're half out.
Oh, awesome.
Dude, just take it slow, relax.
The relieving forces on their way to Cybertron met with Decepticon resistance. Vicious fighting broke out between the two sides.
I heard you guys like recycled animation.
You Autobots are a bunch of fools. Don't even think about winning this battle.
Just who do you think you are? Where are you from?
All right, listen up. I'm the ninja consultant for the Decepticons. My name is Six Shot.
Oh, yeah?
Now you know who I am. Look out!
Sneaky. I'll get you.
This is my way of doing things. I never waste my time talking.
Is that right? I'm Ultra Magnus, the Autobots local commander here. Now I want you to see this.
How come you missed me?
This has been my way of doing things. I fight the way soldiers should.
Talk is cheap, my friend. This is a real accent.
So did you just take a bad Asian movie dub and put it to Transformers, or was that legit?
That's legit. That's just exotic.
Where you sound like you're talking through your hand the entire time.
I never waste my time talking. I will continue talking. I will laugh to hide the parts of the dialogue where the Japanese is actually long since gone. But
Sneaky.
How was it sneaky? He told him what he was going to do before he did it.
the ninja consultant for the Decepticons.
I was going to say, I want business cards that now have Stevo, ninja consultant for Decepticons, doer of things.
I love how his first line is, don't even think about winning this battle.
Don't even think about it, Tom. Don't even think about winning.
No.
You're gonna lose.
You're thinking about it, don't do it.
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 Don't do it, Tom.
Sneaky.
Alright, so, we're gonna have the voice actors for Zelda here, so I thought I would find something from the cartoon.
There's so
I found
much.
something in the
You
first
sick
episode.
son of...
Oh no. What? Huh?
Oh, hey, it's Undertale.
Link?
Huh? Back to back, princess, fast!
How is that helpful?
Damn it, it's quick attack, strong attack.
Thursday night on pay-per-view, Mike Tyson takes on Ganondorf in a fight of the lifetimes.
So yeah, if you want to
Lifetime
come to my
movies,
panel
maybe.
later after we audition for the worst movie ever, with the voice actors who played Link and Zelda. So, that's tonight at 7 o'clock.
Learns the true meaning of Christianity.
Why are we doing this?
Because we're crazy.
If you didn't just hear, we just pitched a Lifetime movie where Ganondorf gets cancer and learns the true meaning of Christmas. I would honestly pay money to see that.
Alas, I have spent too much time stealing the Triforce of Power and not enough time giving gifts to orphans.
You didn't realize the Triforce was made of 138 radioactive cesium?
To be fair, the alpha radiation decay that made it glow blue should perhaps have been a warning sign.
Really? He wasn't just fighting the air in his mind, he was fighting somebody.
Oh, yeah. Well, you notice it's glowing blue. Cherenkov radiation is a terrible thing, guys. No, seriously, if you actually find something glowing blue in the night, run the frig away from it, guys. Just
go get Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's an actual thing. Plutonium doesn't glow green, it glows blue.
Alright, so...
That's right, baby.
I try not to make fun of mental illness, but...
No sentence is going to end well when it starts. I hate to make fun of mental illness, but...
I'm gonna stop you there, Tom.
Yes?
Next topic. I'm just gonna stop you there. I don't normally make fun of something, but...
Is this more offensive than the Archie comics?
I don't know, I thought it was pretty fun.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you familiar with a singer known as Wesley Willis?
Of course, I love Wesley Willis. I'm actually sad I never got to see him while he was alive. I would have loved to have gotten a headbutt.
Seems like it would be really fun to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome guy.
Yeah.
He also doesn't really care much what people think, I think.
Right,
He
yeah.
does whatever he wants. He was part of a band at some point called the Wesley Willis Fiasco, and as far as I can figure out, they basically play background music and they give him a mic and let him say whatever he wants. And that leads...
Is this is post Casio days where it wasn't just him on his keyboard?
I think this, I might be mistaken, this might be before he did
It might be before that,
stuff,
right.
because he was part of this band and then they broke up, and I think that's when he started doing the
And he did like 57 albums of just him and his Casio keyboard with the auto chords.
Yes, his thing is that he would just like hold down the key and it would autofill the tunes.
Yes.
He would just make up stuff off the top of his head. He never wrote songs.
So he made a career out of what everybody here did with their parents' keyboard when they were 7 years old.
So, yeah,
The dream.
I'm gonna play you part of one of the songs called "I Can't Drive."
Yep.
Now, I have a lot of friends who like to post music lyrics on their Facebook wall. I would love to do this, but I don't want the NSA to see me threatening the life of a president.
Didn't he have a song where he beat up Batman?
He has multiple songs where he beat up superheroes.
No, it's Batman Kicked My Ass.
Yes, and Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
Birdman.
Yes.
Actually, no, when Birdman beat him up.
Yes.
Because he was trespassing in Birdman's property.
Wait. Which Birdman? Harvey Birdman?
Not Harvey Birdman,
Mike
attorney at
Don-
law.
Mike
No,
Don
the
Birdman?
Birdman that Harvey Birdman was based on.
Okay.
The sun's rays are re-energizing me.
In his pants.
In his pants.
Alright, so let's just show some super friends here.
Holy artesian wells, Batman! The water's gonna cover us any second! And I can't reach my utility belt. There's only one chance left. My emergency back finger file. If I could just saw through in time. Hurry, Batman! I can't hold out much longer! Hang on, Robin! Batman!
You're doing that to yourself!
Houdini, Batman! 2 more seconds and I'd have had it! Come on, Robin. We've got to get help to stop those vampires.
I actually have an aside story. So my wife's sitting in the front row here. I've never seen any of the Adam West Batman before about 5 years ago when she got the movie. And the opening scene where he says, deploy the bat ladder, and a regular ladder comes down, and I look at her and say, how is that a bat ladder? I couldn't even finish the word, and it's a zoom-in close-up shot of a little dangling sign that says, bat ladder on the ladder. I think I had an aneurysm.
The problem is, it's really, really hard to make fun of Adam West Batman in parody because they already did everything you could think of.
Exactly.
To the point where
they did it on purpose.
No. Warren Ellis did a parody of Adam West Batman in an issue of Planetary, and it involves Bat female supervillain repellent. And this would be, I'd say this is a great parody of the show, except the show did everything like that.
The show did it on purpose, though. It's totally intended to be...
The Bat 2C.
That too, yeah.
The Bat 2C. That's all.
If it was...
It's a
Batman dance
that they tried to invent and get people to actually do on like a larger stage.
Think Cha-Cha Slide, but Adam West did it. It's not nearly as awesome as you're imagining right now.
Okay.
What do we got?
Okay, this is from I think it's a made-for-TV movie called Future Fright, Losing the Bill of Rights. It is a propaganda...
Oh, this one.
It is a propaganda scare video.
Premiering tonight on Fox News.
It's the thing we can't even make fun of anymore because I guarantee you within 5 minutes Donald Trump will say something to that effect.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit scarier now, but this is like the most absurd scare tactics you could possibly imagine. The whole idea is based around the premise is based around the idea that the Bill of Rights has been repealed. This family has been away for a very long trip. I think it's like several years, and they come back to America and they find everything's different, and they somehow didn't know. And things like women are now considered property. Just an all-around bad scene. But
Okay, so yeah, just play it.
They handle it the most absurd way possible.
Oh, it's that guy.
Is it not playing sound?
It's not playing sound here.
Oh crap!
I also love that.
This is the thing that's where the guy's constantly saying we're going back to the spirit of '76.
Man, if this isn't playing sound, I'm gonna be really upset. No.
Go back to the command prompt. I liked it better there.
Ask DOS why it's not working.
Open Minesweeper.
Oh, QuickTime.
Oh no!
I'm half expecting this actually to work properly in QuickTime.
You haven't
Foolish fool of a fool.
You haven't uninstalled it yet?
Oh, no sound.
No. Well, we can always come up with our own minds.
All right, I'll try to transcribe it from memory.
Can you play Donald Trump's voiceover?
Yes.
I don't even know how to do his voice. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's just generic jerk baggery.
He's not even like.
Okay, so we tell them please
his
place
voice
the property
isn't really.
on the
I can't
on
do
the
that
rack or
half
whatever.
the time, and I honestly feel so.
And so they put their bags there.
If that's even a word.
He's like, please place all your property on the rack. He's like, what do you mean?
Takes off his toupee and puts it on there.
Like loose change or whatever. Immediately, security guards everywhere. And they're putting He's like, you can't do that. Things have changed in America, Mr. Gordon.
Wait, didn't he also play C.J. Craig's boyfriend on The West Wing?
I don't know. He's done a lot of things.
Yeah, this is actually a really well-respected actor.
I wouldn't say well-respected, but he's definitely an actor. He was one of the characters in, what was it called? It wasn't Beethoven, it was another terrible dog movie. He was in Air Bud's 7th Inning Fetch.
I'm amazed at you. What did
Terrible movie Tuesday. Air Bud's 7th Inning
you
Fetch.
said it in words, you opened your mouth, words came out. None of these words properly relate to each other in a logical context.
You've never seen Russell Madness, have you? He is broken.
Explosive decompression is a thing, you know.
We know it.
Those zooms, I almost got nauseous watching that.
I love how, though, they got this wonderful arc as they're going through. They don't hit straight through the window, they bank slightly. hit through the window and then bank again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's bobsleds.
Why does a space station have glass windows?
Why are you asking questions? Do not question this.
We've already established, Tom, that there's no point in asking questions because there will be no answers.
That was an Archie.
There will be no answers, Tom.
Alright, I guess I've got one last thing. So let's end with a bang on the original Wolfenstein 3D.
What the hell? What did it just...
I just ruptured my spleen! Yeah!
Like an 80s or 90s sitcom.
Oh, once you finish the game and get out?
My
Yes.
spleen!
He jumps in the air, screams yeah, and it freeze frames on him. That's the end of the
With
first
little
episode.
droplets of blood and/or chicken pox on the outside of his
Tom, you
suit.
missed a golden opportunity. You need to immediately cut to a sitcom theme. I'm thinking like Goodbye Blues or something like that.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
So hello, sunny sky.
No, I got it. Standing tall on the wings of Perfect Strangers.
Charles and Charles.
We are what's wrong with everything.
We are bad people.
Also, I thought at first Star Crash was going to be another one of those Chinese video game ripoffs of World of Warcraft.
Wait, are you saying a rip-off of World of Lordcraft?
Yes.
So we're a rip-off of a rip-off?
Sure, yeah, we can go Inception here, you know?
Craft.
And it will end up being actually good.
Is this like Watergate Gate?
So I guess we'll spend the next 15 minutes just...
Tom, you could have extended this if you just actually accepted those images I sent you.
I didn't get any actual images from you.
You got the bear.
I have a fan fiction you can read. It's pretty short.
Okay.
And it's not one of the erotic ones. This is called The Newest Turtle by Jay Friedman, age 34.
Wow.
Is this something you're gonna do in your fan fiction?
No, it was one of the ones that was removed.
Oh no, shouted Leonardo as he fell to the roof of his suburban house. He fell right at the foot of a cool bunk bed shaped like a double-decker bus. Who was in the bed? It was Bobby Kendricks, a cool middle schooler from Des Moines.
Because of course.
Where am I? Asked Leonardo, and scratches his head. Well, duh, you are in my house in Des Moines. I am Bobby, and I already know who you are, said Bobby. I didn't have to scroll. Well, I guess you will be the newest Ninja Turtle then.
Alright, let's just jump to that!
I will call you Bobatello, said Leonardo. Said Bob. The headband was camouflage, and Bobby knew that camouflage would be his official Ninja Turtle color.
What?
The belt was black, with an 8B on the front. Bobby knew that the B stood for Bobatello. So what will be your ninja weapon? Asked Leonardo. We have many, but you can use bow staff, or a katana blade.
You can't use a bow staff.
Or a nunchuck, or a scythe. Because we already use those. Maybe you would like to use a metal glove, or bow and arrow. No, said Bobby. I will use a ninja gun, because I already have my own.
He's just been waiting for this day.
Bobby reached under the mattress where he kept his Playboy and had his ninja gun. It was black like a ninja outfit, but it had a buzzsaw blade on the top. It was yellow, and on the side it had yellow writing that said, Widowmaker. Bobby had been practicing in the backyard for years and listening to Avenged Sevenfold, so he knew. Wow, said Leonardo, a real ninja gun. I guess you have made up your mind. Bobby was excited to be a Ninja Turtle, but not surprised about it. He knew his whole life that he would eventually be a Ninja Turtle, because he was pretty much the best martial artist in his school, and also the world. Suddenly, Leonardo struck a cool pose. Hey, Bobatello, he said, let's get some pizza.
Alright, so do you want to read now, or do you want me to read?
Alright, I'll give this a shot.
Alright.
Start with chapter 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chapter 2, Pizza Time. Bobatello walked into a room inside the sewer that was the turtle hideout. But this room didn't smell like poop like the rest of the sewers. Instead, it smelled like pizza. That was because when Bobatello and Leonardo arrived at the hangout, there were already 46 pizzas waiting for them. And some of them were even pepperoni, spelled horribly wrong, which was Bobby's favorite. "Where did these pizzas come from?" asked Bobby. He was confused because he did not see Leo order any pizzas on their way to the Turtle
I think we're very confused too right here.
Leo told
Don't read ahead,
Bobby-
that is a drink.
Okay. Leo told Bobby about how Ninja Turtles have a telepathic psychic link to all pizza places in the world. And how you can just think about pizzas and the pizza places get the order and then they deliver it in 10 minutes. And the delivery person is always a hot babe.
I wish we could communicate digitally.
Thanks.
Bobatello knew that this was a special power and should never be abused.
Sure.
Pizza!
Yeah.
I has been.
The most unmalicious of powers.
As Bobatello ate pizza with Leonardo, he asked, "Hey Leo, where are the other turtles and Splinter?" Bobatello looked sad. Wait, he's the one who asked it. This is Bobatello.
I think the author's getting confused as to which character is which.
And
Don't forget Bobby Kendricks, who was the greatest martial artist in the school and also the world.
Bobatello looked sad. They were killed by Shredder in a fight.
Oh.
Really? Asked Bobby? To his own...
Yeah.
He couldn't believe that some of the Ninja Turtles could have been defeated. He began to get sad too.
Oh.
Very MPD.
That pizza is the worst pizza.
No, he's still got more.
Of course.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, said Bobatello. It is very sad that they're dead. Okay, the first
So
time
they're playing the Incredible Hulk sad walking away music.
It's occurring to me though that the way this is coming out, I'm almost thinking that Bobby is actually in a hospital somewhere having like a fever dream.
He might be.
From like the chemo or something. Because this sounds like a child's escapist fantasy.
Remember, this is written by Jay Friedman, age 34.
He could be having a crack dream.
He could be having a lot of things, including many, many drugs.
Okay, yes, said Bobatello. It is very sad that they're dead. But that's how it is. So that is why I recruited you.
I'm trying to find some sad music. Hold on a second.
So why did he tell him he couldn't use all those other weapons? Bobby nodded in a serious way.
Here we go.
But suddenly...
Keep going, keep going.
I was okay to have Siri do it for us, but you know.
But suddenly, he heard a rustling from behind him. When he turned around, he was surprised to see the other turtles, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, behind him wearing funny party hats. Splinter was also there, but did not have on a hat. Surprise! Yelled the turtles. "Oh man, Leo, you really got me, you turd burglar," said Bobby, and everybody laughed because they knew it was funny.
Of course. Sorry.
Really?
I like this kid.
You're picking up the music from Super Mario RPG.
Sad song. Gino, you're not a tadpole. I'm sorry. Malo, you're not a tadpole. Ta-da!
No, what sounds that you would actually play it?
Hold on. There we go. Big Apple, 3 a.m. I hope you're happy with the life choices you've made.
Yep, sad.
All right. Ninja Turtles in time?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, but it was hard to resist because I knew it would be funny when you were sad for a minute. I'm not reading that.
Ha, what a pussy. Just kidding, said Raphael, who is known to be a prankster of the bunch.
Alright, may I?
Alright. It's all you, Stevo.
It's always all me, and that's what's sad. Everybody laughed again, and then the other turtles ate pizza too. There was a big food fight, but then things got quiet as Splinter emerged from another room with 5 brown paper bags, which I'm assuming he's going to light on fire in front of people's doorsteps. "What's in those bags?" asked Bobatello. Splinter pulled down the top of one bag to reveal the lid of a 40 of beer. Bobby was excited because he had drank lots of beers before and was mature for his age. "All right, beer," said Bobatello, "but I am only 13. "That's okay," said Leonardo. Now that you are a turtle, you can drink because turtle years are people years times 7. Everybody laughed again. Come on, guys. Yeah. Back in my day, we didn't have telephatic pizza ordering.
I had a pizza once. I went for a cardboard box I found in a bucket.
That's great. Let's get you back to the home. Anyways.
I like Matlock.
Everybody laughed again, but...
Oh, hobo.
But deep inside, Bobby knew he was very lucky because now he could get drunk like his dad. Not done, but instead of watching football, he would be fighting the evil forces of the Foot Clan. Chapter 3, Bobatello in charge.
Of our days and our nights.
It was 3 years later, and Bobatello was becoming the leader of the Turtles. Even Leonardo saw that he was the best martial artist, and he was great with his ninja gun. He had shot so many Foot Clan soldiers that there were only 3 left. and they were very scared of him.
We got later because the Turtles were like, wait, we can just shoot them? We've never considered murder before.
Bob walked into a special meeting in Splinter. Go ahead.
Someone coming in with a brochure. Have you considered murder?
Let the ninja gun into your life. Bob walked into a special meeting and Splinter told him it was now his duty to command the team and also design new uniforms. Leonardo seemed a little sad, but he knew that Bobatello was the best Ninja Turtle and deserved the job, so even he cheered when the other turtles were cheering for him. They ate pizza to celebrate, but Bob got right to work designing the new turtle outfits. The new uniforms were really cool. The turtles now all wore pants, and those pants were skinny jeans from Gap. And the turtles also wore cool vests that were leather and had zippers everywhere. And also Ray-Bans and Air Force Ones.
Well, what's an Air Force One?
That's a Nike shoe. Instead of their ninja belts, they now had Batman utility belts that were filled with gadgets and bombs to beat enemies with.
But do they have a finger bomb?
Bat ladder. They also had special mechanical wings that made them fly. And they all had laser cannons instead of hands.
No, it gets better.
But only on one side, so they could still eat pizza. I'm just gonna say right now, if you like this, come to the panel later tonight. It's just nothing but more of this.
Cowabunga said Michelangelo when he saw the new outfits.
Friday Night Fan Fiction.
Was this written by the Axe Cop kid?
I wish!
These are really party time. Soon the turtles were on the roof of a building testing out the mechanical wings. They were scared at first, but then Bobatello jumped off the building.
Bobatello hit the ground with a loud splash.
His arms began to flap, and he started doing cool barrel rolls and flips. When the other turtles saw how much fun he was having, they also jumped, and soon there were 4 turtles in the air, and they were all doing tricks. But suddenly, Bobatello saw something below. He saw the Technodrome, which was the Foot Clan home base, but also a moving drill. It was where the evil Shredder and Krang made their plans, but this time, it wasn't underground. It had drilled right into the middle of the city. Come on, guys, said Bobatello. It's time to show the Foot Clan who is boss.
You can keep going, or yeah, if you want to read, I mean, we're almost out of time.
Oh.
Yeah,
This sounds promising, though.
It's very promising.
Chapter 4, The Power of Ninja Music.
You guys have seen Teenage Ninja Turtles 2 Sacred of the Ooze, right?
Oh, yes.
Take that to 11.
That's my go-to birthday gift. So.
Ninja!
What, to yourself or others?
For others.
Okay.
No, he just has like a dozen copies.
Every year I buy another copy and give it to myself.
I've watched the Ninja Rap so many times the DVD just wears out and I gotta get another one.
Ninja Rap!
Every morning I open Palm Slide and a VHS tape into the slot.
Only way to do it. Alright, please continue.
If you don't know the reference, look it up. When the turtles flew down from the sky, they saw that there were about 1 million Foot Clan soldiers on the ground
Wait,
ready.
weren't there just only 3?
And they were all ready to fight. It looked like an ambush for sure. Oh no! We've fallen for an ambush!
Oh no!
Yelled Raphael, but it was too late to turn back. Prepare to meet your doom, turtles! Yelled a loud voice over a loudspeaker. Bobby knew it was Shredder, the turtle's enemy, who was covered in armor with points and blades.
Uncle Phil, what are you doing in there? Get out of there.
He knew Shredder was behind the ambush. Is he assuming at this point that we've never seen Ninja Turtles?
Apparently, we've never seen Ninja Turtles, and we don't know what sewers are.
The turtles landed, but they landed in the middle of a circle of Foot Clan soldiers, and all the soliders had baseball bats and bow staffs, and they started to try to hit the turtles. It's like the most disjointed.
It's like that one scene from Kung Pao where everybody beats up on him.
The turtles were tough, but there were many Foot Clan, so the fight lasted forever. I'm just imagining that literally.
After the heat death of the universe, the fight is still going on.
We have to do something, thought Bobatello, because he knew they had started to lose the fight. Suddenly, he had an idea.
Uh-oh.
Quickly, he pushed a hidden button on his new outfit, and a secret compartment opened to reveal an electric guitar.
And it was cool as heck.
He took out the guitar, and it was cool as heck. It was purple, had 2 different necks, and a whammy bar, and it was shaped like a rifle.
I'm a guitarist, and this physically hurts.
Wait. So their solution to solve the problem with Shredder is Ninja Turtles coming out of their shells.
It gets better. I hope you like angst.
I don't know how it could get worse, but it will.
What are you doing? Asked Leonardo. He was thinking that maybe it was a mistake to let Bobby be in charge after all.
3 years later.
He's the best Ninja Turtle, and he killed all the Foot Clan, but he has an unconventional idea for the guitars. Your suits have buttons too, Bobby yelled as he tuned his guitar.
I want to know which one has the ukulele.
He's tuning his guitar in the middle of battle. Foot Clan were sneaking closer and closer as the circle of fighters got smaller and the turtles were back to back in the middle.
Sneaky.
But they never waste time talking.
Neither does this story. Oh no, I have to read these lyrics though, Tom.
The other turtles hit the buttons on their suits and were amazed. A giant keyboard emerged from Donatello's back. Leonardo was soon holding a microphone. Why isn't Michelangelo the singer? Michelangelo's entire
It's not the ex-leader. Yeah, just keep going. You got this.
Fine, I'll take over. Okay. Michelangelo's entire costume became a cool-ass drum set that could hang upside down and do flips. Raphael was on the bass. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, yelled Bobby, and the turtles began to play a song that was fast and heavy. It sounded like the U's, except mixed with Sum 41, and the song was really good. Even though they had never practiced as a band, the telepathic psychic powers they had let them know how to play the song. Leonardo began to sing. Don't mess with the turtles, you know we came to rock. Don't mess with the turtles, cause you know we'll never stop.
That's not a rhyme!
Leonardo was a good singer, and the Foot Clan was starting to rock out pretty hard, but Bobby knew he had to kick it to the next level, so he played a solo that was so fast that the guitar started to smoke. He played so fast that you couldn't see his hands, only a blur. Soon the Foot Clan were walking really hard. Michelangelo played a drum solo, and then Raphael played a slap bass. It was Donatello's turn, so all the music stopped, and he played a really fast Beethoven song. The Foot Clan was going crazy, but they were still advancing with their weapons, so Bobby decided to unleash his secret weapon, a rap.
No!
Bobby rap.
I think that's all that we have time for. Thank you everyone for coming. Watch our shows. We all have shows. We're funny, we swear.
Yes. And if you like the fanfic, come to this room at 10 o'clock tonight.
I'm Gary the Boy from Tuesday News. This is Tom White from Weird Video Games. And this
I'm
is
Stevo from Friday Night Fanfiction.
Woo! Yo, go
Enjoy the rest of your ConBravo. Be safe, eat, sleep, don't do stupid things.